It's not an exaggeration to say that almost everybody in America has or has had a chance to eat something from L&M Farms. Mr. Joe, you grow so much in so many states and so many locations. It's really an amazing story, all coming out of North Carolina, all coming out of Raleigh, North Carolina headquarters. Mr. Joe McGee, it's an honor to have you here. It's one of the founders of this great company that has grown and feeds an uncountable number of people. What a fantastic story you have built with L&M, with your partners and team. How did that happen? How did that get started? Walk us back a little bit. When was that? When did that all start up?
It all started in '64, and it's been about, as we started in doing business, we picked up good people regardless of where they were. So that's kind of how it's been a people thing.
Now, it's amazing because I think people think of L&M as farmers first and farming first, but it actually kind of started out the other way around. You also control all your logistics and trucking and shipping. You've got a huge fleet that just goes coast to coast, but instead of starting as a farming company, you started in the transportation and logistics side first, is my understanding.
No.
No.
The other way around.
So it was farm first, and then the transportation network followed.
Sales.
Sales.
Sales was
Sales.
first.
So then how did the rest of it come together?
Well, the rest of it came together basically from what we thought we could do, or what sales could feed off of, to services other companies like transportation, warehousing, and farms. Different farms could feed the sales.
And what were the early crops that L&M was selling? What were you growing from the jump, out of the gate?
Mostly the early crops were cabbage, potatoes.
The good old staples like that.
Good old staples.
And now we look, your lineup, your catalog is extensive. We're looking here on this table is just a vast array of produce, but you've got apples from Pacific Northwest and elsewhere. You've got onions from California. You've got everything from all over, Mr. Joe. You had to have some really good people to help build that.
Exactly.
You can see more of the L&M story on where the food comes from. We were privileged to have Mr. Joe on camera with us for that. We're going back up soon to revisit North Carolina and talk some more. In Tampa, I'm Chip Carter reporting for RFD-TV.